Hi, welcome. I'm Vicky. Welcome to the yoga mat. In this series, we are going to be doing a summarized version of the yoga flow that we are practicing in the studios this week. So you guys that are coming to class every week, you get to follow up your class and practice, do some homework for next week. And for anyone who can't make it to class, to get to join in on what we are doing in the mat in the studio this week. And as always, focusing on our breath, using our breath to optimize the asana practice, to dislodge many of the tight places, of which I think it's safe to say we all have many, and they're all quite similar in different percentages. Shoulders. If you spend a lot of time sitting at the computer or driving or just in very stressful situations, sitting down in not even good chairs, then you tend to be a bit like that, don't you? Lower back, again, all these things are very lifestyle related. Hips, stiff hips are not only tight hamstrings, and also if you're not used to doing yoga, you'll find that you will be very stiff there initially, but also trapped emotions, trapped sexual trauma, sexual energy, reproductive energies, they're trapped in this area around the sexual chakra, and they can get stuck there for years and years and years. But of course, with the practice of yoga, we get to dislodge at the beginning, and as we go along, learn to and eventually let those things go. We're going to start sitting, left heel in first, right foot in front. Sitting up, let's just come together for a moment. Let the hands rest on the knees with the elbows gently bent. And that triangle of space underneath the armpit. Chin very slightly tucked in so that the back of the neck is long. I generally, as you know in the studio, always recommend sitting on a block because I find that it's easier to slouch when you're sitting on the floor, whereas when you have the block, it's a little bit easier to have that sense of lift. So block or unblock at this moment in time. Let's just come together, softening down the eyes, closing down the eyelids. Closing down the eyelids and starting to come away from the distractions of what's happening on the outside to what's happening on the inside. Let's just take a moment for an internal review, to come down and maybe at this point noticing where are those stiff parts? What are the thoughts, the feelings and the emotions are trapped in there at this moment? And perhaps you can bring those to the surface, things that you're worried about, concerns, perhaps conversations that you've been, repetitive negative conversations that get trapped in there and can often make us very rigid physically, but also rigid mentally. And we're going to endeavour to let those go on this session. Let's roll over our knees now and come to tabletop. Tabletop, thumbs pointing together, hands looking like this, index finger to 12 o'clock. Cat and cow. Inhaling fully, rotating the arms forward, stretching the throat. Exhale fully. Chin in tight. Inhale fully, big long inhale. Exhale fully, let's do two more. Inhale fully. Exhale fully. Chin in tight, take your time. Inhale fully, and then coming back to tabletop. Let's extend the right leg back, tuck the toes under in the right leg, straight right leg. When you extend that right leg back, no leaning back, nothing else move, just the right leg back. Left arm forward, rotate that arm so that the palm faces inwards. Inhale fully, exhale, forehead, elbow, knee. Inhale, extend, lengthen the leg back. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 4, 5, extend, stabilize. So if you can, rather than have that leg flagging out like this and thinking about getting it up, see if you can get the heel and the left middle finger level. Inhale fully, exhale, hand down, knee down, cat and cow. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Exhale, 3. Inhale fully. Exhale fully, 4. Inhale fully. Exhale fully, 5. Inhale to tabletop. Left leg back. Straighten the leg. Tuck the toes under. Right arm forward. Lift the left leg. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3, 4, 5, extend, stabilize, stabilize the hips. So again, the leg's not flagging up. Right middle finger, left heel level. Inhale fully, exhale, hand down, knee down, tabletop, cat and cow. Exhale. Inhale. Just feel every time you come to cat and cow, try not to wriggle around. It's a very linear movement. Inhale, exhale. Inhale fully. Exhale fully. Inhale fully. Exhale to tabletop. Tuck the toes under and sit back on the heels. Toe squat. So toes are tucked under, sitting back on the heels. So if you've not practiced this before or you haven't done it for a while, this is homework for you guys that come every week. Then it can be quite kind of, it's not a very yogic word to say agonizing, but definitely, gentle reminder of how stiff your toes are. Let's bring the arms into that configuration. Extend the arms wide, and we're going to come into what we call eagle bind, crossing the right elbow over the left, wrapping that right forearm around, bringing the palms together, lifting the elbow, shoulder level, extend the hands away. Inhale fully, exhale, fold, chin into chest. Maybe you can bring the elbows all the way down to the thighs. Inhale fully, exhale fully, 1. Again, using this inhale and exhale to really tune into the places that are stiff. 3, 4, and 5. Gracefully extend the arms up, open up the wings, and then cross left over right. Lift elbows high, extend the hands away, fold forward, chin into chest, nest the eagle. Inhale and exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on 5, bring the elbows up, extend the wings out, and then bring the hands down, release the feet, let's wriggle those feet. Circling the ankles in one direction, wriggling the toes in the opposite direction. Ooh, that feels nice and juicy. Tuck the toes under and lift the knees off first about 5 centimeters, and then slowly, keeping the heels high, extend, straighten the legs and point that tail up towards the ceiling. Keep the right heel high and bend the right knee and bring the left heel down to the mat. Straighten that left leg and then do the opposite, bend the left knee, lift the left knee high and bring the right heel down. Let's do that one more time. And if your heels don't come down towards the mat, step the feet a little bit closer towards the hands. Left knee, right knee, and then both heels down. Walk the feet towards the front of the mat so that the big toes come behind the wrists. Come up onto the fingertips and extend the back, or fingers to shin. Inhale fully, exhale, fold, drop the head. Give that head a nice shaking, give the arms a nice shake. The head, hands, the wrists, dislodging any tension there and stop. Inhale fully, exhale fully, inhale up. Circle those arms around. Bring the palms through the center. Tadasana, mountain pose. as you can hear, I'm just coming out of this terrible cold that I've had. But my sinuses have been completely blocked. And I'm using the practice of yoga to open up those energetic channels and to dispel this cold. Step back with the right leg. Rotate around to the side of the mat. Extend the arms out so the feet are underneath the palms of the hand. Fingers onto the hips, so not up here at the waist, down here at the hips. Inhale fully, but point the elbows back and fold, pausing at halfway, and then dropping the head down and the fingers down to the mat. Inhale fully, exhale, drop the head again. Squeezing, it's as if you're squeezing the ankles together so that the arch lifts on the feet. Drop the head again. 2, give the head a shake. 3, 4, and on 5, hands back to hips, bend the knees, inhale up, extend the arms out of the exhale. Inhale fully, exhale, bring the hands onto hips, and then bring the hands behind the back. Squeeze the palms together, roll the shoulders out of the way, inhale fully, exhale, fold. Bringing the hands forward, dropping the head again, releasing tension in the neck. Exhale, that's it. 2, 3, 4, and on 5, as if I'm pulling you up by those hands. Inhale all the way up, exhale, extend the arms out, hands onto hips, exhale, inhale, roll the shoulders out of the way in the exhale, inhale fully, exhale, fold, squeezing those heels together so that you don't push back through the back of the knees, bring the fingers down, take hold of lift the toes up, take hold of the big toe with the index and the middle finger, press the toes down, inhale forward, exhale, fold. Breathing there. 1. Just being careful you don't push back through the back of the knees, that you squeeze the heels so the arches lift. 2, 3, keep the head nice and loose. 4, 5, release the hands onto hips, soften the nails. Inhale, come up, step the feet together, come to the top of the mat, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale fully, exhale fully, and if you need to roll nose, you can hear that cold again. Shoulders out of the way and the fingers pressed down, then do so. Stepping back with the right leg first. Feet are both facing forward, we're in lunge. Bring the arms overhead, palms face each other. Inhale fully, exhale, bend the back knee, hover off the floor, cactus the arms and open up the front. Inhale, straighten the back leg. Exhale, open up the chest, look up at the ceiling. Inhale, extend. Exhale, open. 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, exhale, 5. Bring that knee down to center. Bring the palms to heart center. Inhale fully, exhale, rotate around so that the right elbow hooks outside the left knee and you twist around to the left side. Inhale fully, exhale, you're pushing the back of the left knee against the back of the right elbow and the elbow pushes back on the knee. Little bit of extra space, you want to slide that back of the arm down the outside of the left knee. Bring the hand to the floor, squeeze, rotate. So you're pushing now the left knee against the back of the right arm and the right arm against the knee to stabilize that so you can come deeper. 2, tucking the toes under in the back leg if that feels good. 3, 4, and on 5, rotate back to center. Straighten that front leg and come up to, she says, Warrior 3. That's it. So in Warrior 3, you want that big toe pointing forward. And again, hips are level. So you're not in this kind of shape. Whoops. Nearly falling to the floor. As you can see, it's really destabilizing. Or this sort of shape where the head and the shoulder are below the hips. You want the hips to be level and the shoulders level and the palms level. 4, 5. Bring the knee up. Bring that right knee high and up. Hands on the hips, extend the leg out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tadasana at the top of the mat. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, this time we're stepping back with the left leg. Let's get my left and rights mixed up when I'm doing yoga. Inhale fully, hover that left knee, deeply bend it, look up at the ceiling. 1. Inhale, exhale, open. 2. So use the arms as they open to go back and open up the whole of the front of the body. 3, 4, 5, and we're going all the way down. Bring the palms together. Inhale fully, exhale, rotate right. Hooking the left elbow outside the right knee, twisting and rotating. Again, the back of that knee against the back of the elbow, rotating further, maybe closing the triangle of space. Again, pushing that knee against the back of the arm now as you look up at the top hand, which is your right arm. Tucking the toes under on. These are all just steps that you can take it further forward. If you start wobbling when you take that knee off, then just bring the knee back down. 4, 5, rotating around to center. Straightening that front leg and coming up gracefully to a warrior. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the knee up. Extend the leg out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tadasana at the top of the mat. Inhale fully. Exhale fully. Fingers are pointing down. Come together. If you feel like you need to shake that off at the top of the mat, then feel free to do that. Let's flow down. Exhale all the way down. Stepping back with the right foot. Inhaling up to high lunge, heart center, and rotating, opening up to warrior 2. Forearm, left forearm to left thigh. Chest and hips are facing the side of the mat as you extend the right arm over top. Inhale, and again, once more, if you want to close the triangle of space and bring that arm to the outside of the left knee, then do so. 3, 4, and then come up nice and gracefully, windmilling through a warrior 2 and over to a reversed warrior. Breathing there. 3, 4, and on 5, we're back in warrior 2. We're rotating around to high lunge. Step the back foot in, stabilize here, and then gracefully once again to warrior 3. Breathing there. 2. Use the breath to stabilize, eyes on target, and then gracefully bring that knee up. Hands on hips. Extend the leg forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tadasana at the top of the mat. Inhale fully, exhale fully. Let's go to the other side. Inhale up, exhale down. Stepping back with the left foot. High lunge, warrior 2. Forearm to the right thigh, left arm overhead. Breathing there. Again, bringing that hand maybe to the outside of the right foot as you extend the top arm over. Big inhale, big exhale, windmilling through warrior 2 all the way to reverse warrior. Breathing there. Noticing that you don't lift up out of this leg, you stay in that warrior 2 foundation. Inhale fully, exhale back to warrior 2. High lunge. Again, big wide stance. It's slightly easier to step that foot in, stabilize here, and then come gracefully up to a warrior 3. Breathing there. 2, 1. Bringing that knee up. Bring it up nice and high. Extend the leg out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tadasana at the top of the mat. Inhale fully, exhale fully. Let's flow down. Inhale up, exhale down. Palms are down, step back right, step back left, plank. Knees down, bending the elbows, chin in between the hands, 8-limb pose. Slide the legs back, relax the legs, relax the buttocks, hands underneath the shoulders, high cobra. Inhale fully, exhale, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog, breathing there. 2, 3, 4, and on 5, left leg extend, step the left foot through the hands, runner's lunge, high lunge, opening up to warrior 2, breathing there, inhale fully, exhale fully. Kneecap and big toe are pointing towards the front of the mat. Back heel, these markers of your toes, extend the left arm up, straighten the left leg so that you're extending and lengthening from the left big toe. Inhale to the left fingertips. Exhale, lengthen the whole of the left side as you come down to Trikonasana. Triangle of space. Extend and look up. Look down at the foot to check that your head isn't in front of the foot and that you're on line with the leg. Looking up 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhaling back up to stand. Exhale to warrior 2. Rotate to high lunge. Frame that front foot. Step back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhaling fully. Exhale, lowering down. Onto the toes, over the toes, upward facing dog. Over the toes, downward facing dog. Other side, right leg rises. Step it through. High lunge. Warrior 2. So again, front kneecap, toes are pointing towards the top of the mat. Back heel powering down through the back heel. Straighten that right leg and extend from the right middle, so right big toe to the right fingers. Inhale, exhale, lengthen. Create the triangle there on the right side as you bring the fingers down to the toes. Look back up to the left hand, checking that you haven't collapsed forward in an effort to get this hand to this toe. Keep the head in line with the leg. Look up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Up to warrior 2. Rotating around to high lunge. Frame that foot. Step back to plank. This time in plank, we're going all the way down to the floor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the legs, relax the hands. Bring the elbows underneath the shoulders and come up to Sphinx. Inhale fully, exhale, rotate the head to the right. So that the chin is trying to level up with that right shoulder. Look up at the ceiling with the eyeballs. Stretch the eyes. Making sure that the left shoulder hasn't collapsed forward and the tummy's not on the mat. Nice noble Sphinx. Then look in one corner of the eyes. And then the other eye's corner. Like you're trying to look at something behind you without turning the head. Then look at the floor. Back up at the ceiling. Close the eyes. Rotate the head so that the head is moving to the other side. So your head is turning round to line up. Then you're looking up at the ceiling with the eyeballs. Then looking in one corner. Then the other corner. Down at the floor. Back up at the ceiling. Then bring the head back to center. Folding forward. Right hand on top of left. Forehead on the back of the hands. Inhale fully. Exhale fully. 2, expand the back ribs. 3, 4, 5, hands underneath the shoulders, big toes together, knees wide, forehead down. Child's pose. 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming up to sit, bringing the knees together. Inhale, exhale. exhale, bring those feet out in front of you. Step the left foot in. Step the left over right. Extend the right arm forward and wrap that right elbow around the left knee. Squeeze the knee and twist around to the left. 2, 3, 4, and on 5. Coming back through center. Try not to wriggle up your mat like me. Let's go to the other side. Step the right foot in. Right over left. Left arm forward, wrap it around the knee, rotate, twist around to the right. Inhale fully, exhale fully, twist 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to center, extend both legs out in front of you. Step the feet in and roll down on the mat. Rolling down, bringing the back down, shoulders are wide, right leg rises, left leg rises. Soles of the feet are facing the ceiling. Take 5 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. 1, 2, not the best. 3, for me with a cold. 4, 5. Let's practice eagle bind. Wrapping left. So when you eagle bind, you're wrapping the left around the right, wrapping the foot around the back of the calf. Take the hands over the knee and keep the head on the floor. You bring the knees towards the chest. Left hand rests on the floor. Right hand brings the knees to the floor on the right side. As you actively extend and lengthen, it's a dynamic twist. Lengthening the left hand away from you and bringing the left shoulder towards the mat as you turn to the left. 2. Inhale and relax the tummy in 3, 4, 5. Unbind those legs. Bring the legs back to center, straighten in the middle. Enjoying the benefits of the feet being above the head. Let's go to the other side. Now we wrap right over left. Using the hands, squeeze the hands towards the mat, relax the right hand. Maybe you need to bring those hips towards the center of the mat to get the knees down. Tuck the toes under, extend, and you're trying to get the right shoulder towards the mat on the right side. So it's a really deep dynamic twist from the waist up, twisting to the right, from the waist down to the left. Breathing there. 2, 3, 4, and on 5. Unravel the legs. Straight, bring the hips back to center, straighten the legs in the middle. Inhale fully, exhale fully. Relax here. Relaxing the tummy on the exhale. And let's lower the legs down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale fully. Once more, inhale fully, exhale fully. Taking as much time as you have or want for Shavasana, since you're at a home practice. Bring the knees into chest, roll over to one side, and then let's slowly come up to sit. Back to where we started with the left heel in first and the right foot in front. Hands rested on the knees, triangle of space underneath the armpits, chin very slightly tucked in, and just take these moments to just gently reflect, gently having a look around that body again and going, you know what, Mickey? I feel a lot lighter. I've definitely, at the minimum, I've dislodged some of that tension. And maybe even some of it, I've even let go. Let's bring the palms to heart center and just gently connecting the physical heart behind the thumbs with the fingers pointing upwards to the spiritual heart at the crown, the twin hearts. Thumbs to the forehead for right thoughts, to the lips for right words, and to the heart for right actions, actions of goodwill and the willingness to do good. Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining me.